Hello, everyone watching on YouTube. Look, 69%. Thank you for coming to this playthrough. I hope everyone enjoyed. This is going to be like a 2-minute video on YouTube. This is the end. I can't do any better than this. We've reached perfection. Actually, what we're gonna do is now we're gonna stop playing the arena story mode and play whatever this is until we get it to 69%. And I'm pretty sure at that point I get to own Atlus, which will be great. I think I could do better than them. Probably not, but I can dream. But anyways, yeah, we're back with Persona 4 Arena. We're gonna jump back into Yukiko's story here in a second. We cleared Labrys', the only one that is cleared so far. This is still locked off, what I assume is Elizabeth's episode. I'm hoping that today, when, like, I don't know if we're gonna go 3, maybe 4 hours, depends on how stuff goes, but I'm hoping we can kind of knock out a lot of the to be continued and get a lot of clears, ideally. That would be pretty cool. Pretty cash money. Fireshock, welcome to stream. Glad to have you. Back to Yukiko's story. We're starting with a fight against Shadow Labrys, right? Yeah, okay. The Raging Bull of... was that Carnage? Like Carnage from Spider-Man?
Final.
Hi. Oh, Destruction. Why did I think it was Carnage? I couldn't really see. Where? Oh, there I am. I was about to be like, wait, where did I go? Oh, I've been silenced? Yo, the amount of damage this thing does is insane. Stop that, Shadow Labrys. I did not mean to use Augidon there. Stop. I might need my ult. Whoa, language. Die. No, she can block. It's over. That was weird. The TV, like, glitched. Aw, dang it. I should have just gone for the kill instead of trying to ult. Alright, Shadow Labrys is OP as heck. Very unfair. Actually, just legitimately cheating. Kudo Matata, welcome to stream. To be fair, I also haven't played in a little while. I kept pressing circle and triangle backwards. Triangle is like the up-close attack. Yo, can you stop? This has got to be like this is the classic, like, you know, final boss when you're against them as opposed to when you do it on your own. Oh, I'm silenced. It's over. Oh, you grabbed. Oh, I was trying to do my ult because there's no way I was winning otherwise. Dude, Shadow Labrys is stupid. Starting a stream, like, having not played this game in, like, 4 days straight into this nonsense, would not recommend. Why does it take my Persona so long to actually do an attack? Like, come on. Get your stupid Shadow Bull thing out of here. Wrecked. I've got you. It's over. No, I just wanted to juggle you for a little while. Stop punching the TV screen, you weirdo. Just die. Agadon, just be dead. Too bad. You're dead. There we go. I'm the wiener. Labrys' shadow collapses and stops moving. Thank goodness it seems that I managed to win. All that's left is for Labrys to accept her shadow and it should put an end to everything. But the weight of the past Labrys is harboring isn't a normal thing. When anyone goes through tough times, the wish that normal people would experience their pain arises in everyone's mind at one point or another. Does it? I'm not gonna, like, go into any kind of a sob story or anything. I definitely have not had it as bad as Labrys, but I mean, I've had some tough times before, and those tough times have not made me think, like, man, I wish someone else's parents died so that they would have to understand what it's like. That has never crossed my mind, even once. But the pain from her past comes from her being forced to kill her friends. It's incomparable to the problems I needed to face last year. If I were forced to take Chie's life with my own hands, I think I would go insane. I wonder if she'll be okay.
Labrys.
I called to Labrys while my heart is pounding. Labrys answers in a teary tone. Or teary voice, rather. I have to support her. There's no way I can understand everything she's gone through. But that's precisely why she needs my support.
Why? Why did you save me? You already know I'm a machine. I'm a machine that's supposed to protect people. But because what they did to me was so painful, I took it out on other people too. So why are you? It's okay. You must have suffered so much. I'm sorry. You went through so much pain to protect us. But it's all right now. I won't let those things happen to you anymore.
Labrys looks up in response to my words. When I think about when Labrys protected us from her shadow, how she closed off her heart and reverted to the mechanical self that she never wanted to show anyone, my heart aches. I never want her to have to go through that again. Labrys has already lived through so many painful experiences. Because of that, I could never truly say that I understand her feelings, but I'm sure that I can at least protect her so that she won't have to go through this pain anymore.
It doesn't matter if you're human or not. I'm your friend. We made a promise, remember? You want to be friends?
Uh-huh. Be friends? We're friends already. That's why, if you're going through tough times, I'll always be there to help you through and protect you. Labrys seems genuinely surprised. She probably doesn't realize it, but she doesn't look anything like a machine when she makes faces like that. I can tell that you truly have a heart.
I've faced my own shadow too. I wanted to blame everything on someone else because I felt so powerless. I was waiting for someone to do my work for me. I wanted to escape from my life, so I dreamed that a prince would take me away. But my friends helped me realize that was just me trying to run from my problems.
I recount my own experiences for Labrys. It's the same as what Labrys went through a moment ago. She had feelings, experiences that she didn't ever want other people to know about. The truth was too painful to accept, so she rejected it. Labrys has a heart just like I do.
The reason I could accept my weakness and fight this to the very end is because I had my friends helping me. I had friends who worried about me, who stood beside me. I wasn't alone.
I smile at Labrys. Just as Yukun did for me back then.
And that gave me unimaginable strength. You're not alone anymore either. I'm sure you'll be able to find a place where you belong too.
Admitting your own weaknesses is scary. No one wants to see their weakness, but I know that it's possible if you don't have to face it alone. When Labrys hears my words, the light returns to her eyes. I can sense a strong will from her. That light must be from her heart. I'm so glad that my words got through to her. Labrys nods reassuringly and then begins walking back towards her shadow. She takes the steps toward her own weakness. This is a new cutscene.
I'm sorry I ignored you all this time. I was the one who left you all alone. No, you are me, after all.
It looks like a Heartless is about to jump out.
This is my persona.
Yo, not bad, not bad. Pretty cool looking persona. Before long, Rizei-chan contacts us. She must have sensed the Shadow's disappearance, and we managed to join up with each other. The invisible walls and the Torment's rules both seem to have stopped when Labrys accepted her own shadow. As Rizei-chan uses her persona to contact everyone and tell them that everything's been solved, some of us are surprised to discover that Kanji-kun is here, as well as Naoto-kun, who wasn't even supposed to be in Inaba today. Rizei-chan tells everyone to meet up on the rooftop. From what she says, the studio-like space connected to June S seems to have been restored there. The four of us immediately begin to head towards the entrance, but Labrys stops. When I ask what's wrong, she responds anxiously.
Hey, can I really come with you? Seems like I'd just be a nuisance. Huh?
What do you mean, a nuisance?
Well, you know, I'm a machine. There'd be all sorts of problems.
There what?
What does she mean by problems? She looks like a robot! Compared to Teddy, I can't think of any possible issues Labrys would cause. Teddy does not cause issues because he just looks like an idiot in a bear suit. Labrys literally has mechanical limbs.
Are you saying it wouldn't bother you and your friends? Wow. You sure are cool about all of this.
Yo, but you really need to think ahead to the fact that, like, if the local authorities or, like, anyone who's normal sees Labrys like the walking robot, it's gonna be a bit of an issue.
Jeez, Labrys, you sound more human than a lot of people out there.
That's not very hard sometimes.
If I were you, I'd brag about it. You don't think it's cool being a robot and a Persona user?
It's unique, that's for sure. In any case, there's no way you'd be a nuisance.
It's not that unique. Aegis already did it in Persona 3. Yukon and Rizei-chan both laugh out loud. I can't help but giggle along with them. Considering our circumstances, there's nothing all that weird about Labrys. She's now a good friend of ours, no different from anyone else here, but you need to think about the larger complications.
Hey, there they are. Welcome back.
Yukiko! You really outdid yourself this time!
When we reach the entrance area, Yosuke-kun and Chie call out to me. They've been worried about me ever since I fought against them. Teddy notices that Labrys is with me and immediately dashes over with glee.
Are you okay, Miss President? I was so worried about you. Huh? Those hands and legs, are they accessories? You're so meta-luring.
I can scarcely believe my eyes. The Kirijo group's humanoid weapons actually exist.
Natsu-kun seems to know a bit about her already, but yeah, considering that everyone is here, I think now is a good opportunity to introduce her. I tell everyone everything that happened with Labrys, with some help from Yukun's supplemental comments. After I finish talking, silence washes over the rooftop. Labrys has fallen silent too and looks nervous. Kanji-kun is the first to speak. My man! He always knows just what to say!
I don't really get what's going on, but everything worked out, yeah?
That's right, Kanji! That's right!
Oh, I'm glad everyone's all right.
Let's go!
What's with the jumping to conclusions? You're one of the things that got us into this mess, you know.
Well, that was anyone could have done that.
Actually, are you feeling okay? You're not tired or... Oh, what am I saying? Of course you're tired.
Huh? No, I'm fine.
She's a robot.
Isn't there something wrong with this picture? Shouldn't you guys be pissed at me and all?
Huh? What would we be mad about?
Nah, don't worry about it. We're cool. Pretty much all of us have caused trouble for each other because of our shadows.
Yeah, especially Kanji-kun.
Don't pick on my dude.
Me? That's not fair. I never saw your guys' shadows, you know. Naoto's was pretty crazy, at least.
Don't drag me into this. I mean, after the epithet given to Kanji-kun, I imagine that his shadow must have been far, far worse than mine.
Hell no.
Labrys blinks in surprise after seeing the group's usual friendly pace. Did Yukiko not run into any of the Persona 3 cast at any point? I thought that Yukiko ran into Mitsuru at some point, did she not? Because, like, the Persona 3 cast has not shown up at all at the end here to talk about, like, hey, Labrys, that's our humanoid weapon. We've been looking for that. See, I told you that there wouldn't be any problems. When I say that to her, Labrys quietly replies back, man, you were right. And then, Persona 3.
Well done, Amagi. I had every confidence that you could do this.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. It's so hard with, like, 12 different episodes, and all of them having, or most of them, there are, like, two separate kinds of episodes, right? There's the episodes that are very similar to Narukami's, and then there are the episodes that are very similar to Mitsuru's, or Naoto's, because we did Naoto's before Mitsuru's. The ones that are heavy focus on the Persona 3 cast, which is all of the Persona 3 cast and Naoto, or the ones that are like Narukami's, which is everyone except Teddy and Kanji's. Teddy and Kanji kind of get like they're kind of like in between the two. It's so hard to remember what matches what, like what happened in which one and what didn't. I hear a voice behind me. When I turn around, I see Mitsuru-san and 2 other people. Who are they? Were they in here looking for Labrys too? Like Mitsuru-san, they both have weird outfits. And that person.
It's nice to meet you all. My name is Aegis. Thank you very much for saving my sister.
The girl with a body similar to Labrys' seems to have noticed me looking at her and addresses me. Sister? Does she mean Labrys? Who else did you save in here? Then that means?
What? Excuse me, but I mean, are you also...
Yes, I too am a robot.
She's kind of a later version of what Labrys was built for. Oh, I'm Akihiko Sanada. Sorry for all the trouble.
So Aegis-san is the robot and Akihiko-san is the one wearing a red cape. Okay, I've committed them to memory. Then again, I guess it would be harder to forget them. Wouldn't Labrys be more like a mother to Aegis? No, more like sisters. They were all made by the same group of researchers, just different model numbers. Also, Labrys' quotation marks mother, as we saw in her episode, was the girl who was used as the blueprint for her personality. So it makes way more sense. It would be really weird for her to be like considered a mother figure or whatnot instead of a sister to Aegis. I think the sister angle works way better. Also, they both have their activation dates listed down, right? Isn't Aegis activated 1 year after Labrys? So they were created and activated like a year apart. Not really a mother figure kind of age difference. I've committed them to memory, then again, I guess it would be hard to forget them. In contrast to those two, Labrys takes a step back. Her expression is tense. Is she nervous? Of course she is. They came in here looking for her after all. Oh yeah, I didn't introduce everyone to Mitsuru-san and her friends. While I'm still flustered, Yukon and Rise-chan officially introduced them to everyone else. And afterwards, Mitsuru-san explains the circumstances of how they ended up here to us. More like to Labrys, though. How this case began by Labrys being dropped into a TV and how they all pursued her into this world. As Mitsuru-san explains their intentions, Labrys seems to get even more nervous. She must be worried. But it's alright. Mitsuru-san realizes Labrys' emotional state. She turns her gaze towards Labrys and kindly smiles to her.
Don't worry. I'm not planning to seal you away again.
But I ran wild and caused so much trouble. I mean, not just today, but back then, too.
You've awakened to your persona and gained control over it. You're hardly a rogue test unit anymore. Besides, you have a heart. We would never treat anyone with a heart so poorly.
Who is the group that stole Labrys in the first place? Labrys. Labrys was, from my understanding, from what we've seen from all the episodes so far, Labrys has the tech naturally to do the illusion confusing senses stuff. She activated while inside her seal for some reason or another. Probably they just like brushed that under the rug, like, hey, look, it's how the story started. We're not going to go into that. And then she confused the people who stole the plane for her. She, like, controlled them, basically, to get herself free. Also, wait a minute. Maybe Amano Sagiri plays some part in this in some way, because Amano Sagiri did talk to Labrys for a little bit. Maybe Amano Sagiri somehow woke up Labrys and, like, put it in her mind to be like, hey, come to Inaba. Go in the TV. That's possible. Mitsuru-san really is as kind as I thought. Her emotions seem to have reached Labrys as well, and she's about to smile to answer Mitsuru-san. Uh-oh. What happened to your eyes? Her expression goes blank, and she suddenly stops moving. Huh? What's going on?
Huh? Labrys' recognition signal has been interrupted. Someone is hacking into her.
We're not done yet, lads. Recognition signal? Hacking? What does she mean? Just as I'm about to reach towards Labrys.
It's not over yet.
That voice is... That's a voice. A completely different person's voice came out of Labrys' mouth. Upon hearing that, Mitsuru-san notices something I didn't and mutters in surprise.
Is this the same communication system we use?
What are you standing around for? Everyone, get away from Labrys!
Labrys' hand jerkily reaches towards the axe on her back. After a moment's pause, she swings at us all without any hesitation.
Labrys! What's going on?
I cannot gain access. She's being controlled. It isn't coming from inside this facility. The signal originates elsewhere.
Oh, maybe there is more to the whole kidnapping thing. Maybe there is someone that got Labrys out. Yo, this track is pretty fire.
You mean outside the TV?
This is just a little extra resistance. Now, entertain me.
Is this GLaDOS? Labrys dashes towards us with glazed eyes. Just when everyone is shell-shocked by the sudden turn of events, I stand before Labrys because this is my episode, so I have to be the one that does it.
Hey, what are you doing? It's too dangerous.
I'll stop her. Isn't this part of protecting her? I need to stop this.
Amagi.
I don't know what's going on, but there's no way Labrys would try to hurt everyone. We just said that she was being controlled, obviously. If someone is controlling her, I have to put a stop to it. I draw my fan and face her. I made a promise to her earlier. I promised that I'd never let her suffer alone again.
Please, wake